YouTube, what's up? Curtis Johnson, Capital Preservations. I'm in my truck, as you can see. Hopefully, all you guys are able to see this live broadcast. Something different, easier. Forget all that editing and all that stuff. You get it as it comes. But basically, what I want to talk to you guys about today is think like a boss. Don't stop thinking like an employee. You do this, you are your own boss. So, someone asked me a question on one of my comments. How much could I get paid hourly from this? There's no hourly. There's no hourly anymore. You're the boss. You think bosses sit back and say, "Oh, how much can I get paid per hour? Oh, by doing this, on this job. How much per?" They don't look at that because it doesn't. You're not paid by the hour. You're technically a paid by the job type of deal. How much work you get done, the faster you get it done, the faster you get paid, the more money you can make. There's days to where, I work a 10-hour day. After I pay my guys and all the expenses with gas and materials and things of that nature, I might make $200. If that. There's been days I made less. Then you got days to where, you can make $4,000 or $5,000, and you only work half a day. It all depends on what type of jobs you got coming through. There's no how much can I get paid per hour. The only thing you need to worry about hours is how long it's going to take to finish this job, because you only got 24 hours. After that, you only get 24 today, but then the next day you get another 24. And being that it's about to be out of daylight savings time, you probably only get 10 of that has daylight. So stop thinking like an employee. Think like a boss. The boss says, okay, I got 10 jobs, and when I'm done with these 10 jobs, my profit's going to be, it's going to say $1,000. So that's $100 a job. I need to get these jobs done now. I need to get them done today. How much is it going to cost me to get all these jobs done today? So, you figure it out. Okay, I can get this guy, I can get that guy, I can do this to get it done faster. You got to figure it out. You're not about hourly. I know a guy who started his own, and he used to work with me. And, some days we work short days, some days we work long days. And, he started his own property preservation, and one day I seen him. It was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and, I'm still working and whatever. And I asked him, like, you done already? He's like, well, I woke up at such and such a time. That's 8 hours. Like, come on, man. Especially starting out. You're supposed to be hungry. You gotta get that money. Some days you're gonna work long days. Some days you're gonna work short days. I know I keep saying it, but it's the truth. Like today. Today, I left the house out about 8 o'clock. It's raining. It's wet. Of course, if it's raining, right? It's cold. Guess what? Every time I open up my mailbox, it's a building. Gotta go to work. Gotta get shit done. So, I got, a few things in my queue. I got some grass cuts. I got a roof tarping. I got some initials. So, alright. So, it ain't raining that bad. It's a light drizzle. It's steady though. So we got big lawnmowers. So we're not doing any big yards. So it takes 2 seconds. 2 seconds to do a grass cut. Then you back in the truck with the heat and you drive. You know, so all right, cry about it later, but get it done now. You know, so I got a guy knocking them out. I'm about to knock out the initials and the roof tarping, and after this, our queue is clear. Now, mind you, I say my queue is clear, but I just left the office, and a new client that we're dealing with called and say, hey, we got all these grass cuts. They're not in your area, but at the end of the day, we're gonna get, you know, it's $700. So whatever, we'll take it. We can do that tomorrow, knock them all out. And guess what? Every time we finish these orders they send us, we get like 5 or 6 new orders. And they're all out of our area. Some of them are in our area, but most of them are out of our area. So that's, you know, they compensate for that. So, you know, $700, probably like a tank and a half of gas. It's $100, so $600 profit. Then I pay a guy to go with me. It's $500 in a day. How could you beat that? You know, think like a boss, man. Stop all that other stuff, man. So that's all I had to say. You know, I'm almost to my property over here. Do the roof tarping. Probably take me about an hour. Take home $600. One job. Cost me less than $100. I had it's a small roof. It's a small roof, so you know I was able to take a piece of scrap tarp that I had. So I'm taking this scrap tarp, putting it on, you know, fix it the way I need it on the roof. I got some wood I had at the shop, so this job is literally costing me some nails in my time, and the take home is $600. Think like a boss. So I'm thinking like a little. Oh, I'm on a clock. If I wake up at 6 and I come back at 2, how much money will I make? Can I make $25 an hour? You know, it's up to you. You know, to make more, to make less. Who cares? Get that money, pay your bills, and keep it moving. You know. Once again, it's Curtis Johnson, Capital Preservation. Oh yeah, one more thing. Just want to let y'all know. You know, what kind of videos you want to do, whatever kind of videos you want me to make. Somebody say you want to make some how-to videos. I'm on my way to do an initial secure, so I can show you how to do a lock change, how to break into a property. It ain't technically breaking in, but you know what I mean. So I'll show you how to get in the house if there are no open windows or anything. We always check windows first because that's the easiest thing to do. But, you know, we're going to show you how to change locks, walk you through the property and show you exactly what to look for, things of that nature, and, you know, so forth and so on. But I also, where am I? I think I'm lost. I ain't got my GPS hooked up. But I can upload the pictures, the PCR pictures of the job. I know I say I'm gonna upload a lot of stuff and I don't do it, but that stuff takes time, man. You know, it takes time, and you know, I don't get paid for this, so I do things as I get to them. I do this to help you guys out. Nobody helped me out. Nobody told me to shut up and get the work done, because more work is coming. But you know, I never had nobody show me how to do a de-winterization. So I do this for you guys. I like sharing. I like helping people, and in the long run, it always hurts me. But this is what I like to do. So whatever, you got it. This is coming to you. But again, yeah. So I didn't upload the video of me getting robbed because it hurts, dude. It hurts to see somebody cutting your trailer open and riding off with your $5,000 lawnmower that's less than a year old. You know, that shit hurts. You know, I don't even care. I can't think about it, man. I can't. Oh, that's where I'm supposed to be, down there. So I didn't upload the video. Maybe one day I'll do it. You know, I keep hearing like, you know, it's not the snake that kills you, it's the venom. And that venom was definitely getting to me. I was I was in the area, you know, trying to look at people's cameras, and most people were cooperative, and there was a few that wasn't, you know, which really bugged me out. Police don't really give a flying, you know what? You know, nobody died, so there's no red flags for them. So, you know, I gotta take the loss. Talking about a good $12,000 that just walked away, and but you know, you know, you gotta prepare for things like that. You know, you already gotta be prepared for when your equipment does not work. So I guess you could say I was prepared for it because I still had some things available, so I was able to work. Stop this show. Even if I didn't, I'll still get it done. That's just what you do, thinking like a boss. You know, I can't go back to a job. You know, if I go to a job and they offer me an hourly rate, I will basically have to live there and bring somebody else with me to get things done. You know, I did auto. You know, I'm an auto technician by trade, and the most I ever made on the clock was like $22 an hour. And that was not even hourly, that was flat rate. So, you know, some days I could make, you know, a half a week's pay. I can get 20 hours in a day sometimes. You know, some days I can get less. Some days you don't get nothing. It's wintertime. A lot of times it slows up. You know, so whatever, man. Just keep focused, keep moving, and it'll come to you. You know, learn your trade or learn your business. Never start research. Lay down, you go to sleep. You know, forget watching that movie or that show. Get online, see what's going on, see what differences made. I had a client. See, I got stories today because I'm always searching. I had a client that, you know, I did some work for. They were on the same level as us. And, you know, they needed some help doing some work. We painted the whole interior of the property, some roof repair, chimney repair, things like that. So it was a nice little payout. And, you know, they hit me up one day. It's like, hey, this company just called me. They got some work in your area. They're a little low on the pricing, but, you know, see what it is. They said they could put most of us together. So, you know, I contacted them. I got the work. They were paying a little less than I'm used to, but you know, I said, go ahead, we'll take it. So we're doing the work, and you know, it was grass work. You know, they were paying $25 a cut, but everything was close together. Even outside of where we're located at, our other counties we went to, they would have a bunch of properties. So we go to a property somewhere, and then, you know, there'll be like 4 other properties right there in that area. So, you know, we make it about $100 per area. But when we got to these properties and, you know, there was overgrowth around the house, touching the house and things of that nature, they would, you know, I would throw them out a price, and they're like, oh, that's too high. And I'm like, well, how much do you guys, what's the max they'll pay? You'll pay. And they're like $350. I'm like, okay, that's not bad, you know. I'm like, but you know, I got dumping fees, I gotta pick the stuff up. They're like, no, just cut it down. Don't even dump it. They're like, just leave it there. So I'm like, really? They're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, so we would get paid literally just for cutting it down. We didn't even have to remove it. You know, and just show it not touching the house. And also, it was $25 up to think it was 15,000 square feet, which isn't that big if you have a ride on. It's not big at all. You got your ride on, 1,500 square feet, $25, up to 6 inches. So if it was over 6 inches, we would call them and we would get $80 for the cut. So these houses, I'm making $400 a cut on some of them, so that's consistent. It's consistent. They send them back. Then it's, everything has its downside or, what you got to go through. So, it was there. But anyway, I'm at my property here to tarp this roof. I just want to give y'all some heads up. Think like a boss. Get that employee mind state out your mind. And, stay focused. It's Curtis Johnson signing off. Peace.